Did you ever really appreciate how awesome the skins were in Evolve? They really hit a home run, I feel. And you can say what you will about microtransactions for skins, or if it was worth it, too expensive, not expensive enough. But I really love what they did. The unique looks were awesome, and I wish they would have done more, had an opportunity to do more. If they could have been able, to take this to a point where they had special skins based on different seasons, based on different events. How cool would that have been? Win conditions, things where if you participated, you got a new look. Maybe that is a part of a potential Evolve 2. What's going on, everybody? It's GhostRobo, and we are back with the greatest game of the generation. Safe fact. Right there. Appreciate all your support. Glad you guys are loving this. We're bringing Goliath back to the ring. The first, the worst, the meanest, the nastiest. We got Rogue Val, Blitz Markov, Tech Sergeant, and who's our last crow? I don't even know. I was too enamored by those skin options. But Evolve 2, be at E3 2019. That is the title of the video, and that's what we're going to start off with as we sneak and move our way around these misty, hallowed grounds. The reason I even bring it up, guys, we know that Take-Two is interested in continuing to Evolve. We know that they have previously delineated it as a franchise within their stable, not a one-off. They have marked it as a franchise that will continue. And just recently, at an investor call, CEO Strauss Zelnick said that they have unannounced games that will be releasing before the end of the fiscal year, which takes us to the end of March 2020. So that means you got brand new games besides Borderlands 3 coming in the next 8-9 months. Now, there are a couple of options here. The big ones that I've heard rumored and people excited about are BioShock 4, which would be absolutely insane. If anything BioShock gets discussed or mentioned at E3, it'll be my favorite E3, because I have not yet been to an E3 where BioShock gets evolved. That's my favorite gaming franchise of all time. But is it time for BioShock? Are they ready? I feel like that's something that would rather be saved for next gen, which would probably push it outside of the March 2020 window. Heck, I don't even know if that is going to be a 2020 game. I'm seeing some rumors and some speculation that BioShock 4 will be ready for 2020. I don't know. I know they're working in secret. I know they have been developing for a while. How long, how far along, that I don't know. It's under wraps. So as much as I would love for it to be BioShock 4, I just really don't get a sense that it is. If it turns out to be the case, I will be floored, amazed, and so happy. Could Evolve 2 fit that bill, though? This is a game that has not seen a release in years. It did not necessarily go so gracefully, but again, given that they're committed to it, and given that they could take a number of different routes in terms of how they launch this product, I don't think it's necessarily something that would need to be saved for next gen. And in fact, I don't know what consoles it even releases on. For all I know, it could be a PC-only type game. Now, I hope that's not the case. I really hope that they do push this to all consoles. But could Evolve 2 just be a sleeper hit of E3? Will fans and non-fans, we'll call them dismissers, give the game a chance a second time around? It's probably wishful thinking to think that Evolve 2 has a substantial piece of E3 2019, or frankly any piece. But I do sincerely believe that Evolve 2 is coming at some point. Is it ready for it? I don't know. The other thing I want you to think about is that there may be a chance that Microsoft is ready to... Am I getting hit, or did I get hit by a mammoth bird? I think I'm okay. I'm not quite sure, though. We're going to risk it and get our Stage 2 biscuit here. Could Microsoft get ahead of the game and decide that they want to rock and roll their console in the March 2020 slide? Now, I've seen a number of companies say that they have unannounced games, and a bunch of them leading up to the end of fiscal year 2020. We're talking Ubisoft, we're talking Take-Two. Now, the spring and the winter are great times to release games. They become very popular windows for some tentpole titles, but is there a chance that the reason this is all loading up is because Microsoft is going to take the Nintendo Switch slot and try to get out ahead of PlayStation 5. Now, the Xbox Anaconda is planning to do things a bit differently. It may be the most powerful unit. It may have an extreme online streaming Game Pass focus. There may be 2 iterations, one 1080p, one 4K, one that's really expensive, one that's not. But it would definitely behoove them no matter what to get out ahead of Sony. They were absolutely dominated this generation, and while they do shift their focus to services, online, cloud, etc., I still feel like they'd like to do a bit better this time around. And what better way than to have a 6-7 month lead on their main competition. So launching in March 2020 would be phenomenal for Microsoft, I feel, and phenomenal for fans. One, it would give you a chance to save money for both consoles, and 2, it would have us playing next gen sooner, because I really do feel that part of the reason this E3 seems so small is because it is winding the heck down, and there isn't a desire nor a need to put many big ideas or big games at the end of a console cycle. Last of Us 2 may not be a PS4 game, and if it is, it's probably cross-generational. Death Stranding, all these titles are probably either cross-generational or just straight up next gen. So it would be incredible if we were able to get next gen a little bit earlier. That means earlier Halo Infinite. That means earlier multi-platform games if what Ubisoft and Take-Two are working on are next gen. There's also this entirely other option where Take-Two is working on Switch ports because they absolutely love the way that Civ 6 performed. They have yet to announce anything Borderlands for Switch, so the idea of a Borderlands Anthem collection on Switch is plausible. An XCOM collection on Switch is possible. Something new on Switch is also, I would say, likely. I mean, whether it is a port or a brand new game, I think a new 2K box on Switch is probably happening soon. I don't know where these hunters are, but this group stinks at seeking. Thank goodness. Gives us a lot of opportunity to talk. You know, there's a chance, a sliver of a chance that it could be something monumental. I don't think Rockstar is really ready for anything, but could they have a remaster in the works or something of the sort? Who knows? Evolve 2 is interesting, possible, big enough to do damage, and small enough to not be out of the realm of the possibility for what they already have announced and planned and what has released recently. And I think it would be absolutely fantastic. And I think it's fantastic that these guys have come to say hello. Oh, that's a nice get there by our boy Tech Sergeant. Kind of like knocks me into his beautiful, beautiful pane. That's going to hit the wall. But did it actually hit Rogue Val? It might have. We're getting real good damage on the main squeeze medic here. She's not my favorite, but she is pretty good. She got a great heal there, and as they continue to destroy my armor, this is going to be a battle for the ages. Monster armor destroyed. Tech Sergeant Hank getting feisty with me, and so we're going to get fierce with him. I do have an evolution ready to go, so it's okay if I am able to take out at least one person by losing a few health bars. It's alright. One down. I do have a chance to go after Rogue Val here. If we can get a nice hit, if we can get a nice rock hit, it's a bad gain, or a great gain for us, a bad opportunity for Rogue Val. Doing some significant damage here from the other side of things. Rogue Val gets the heal, but if we can push her out of the group and chain some of her abilities, we may be able to deal enough damage to get it down here. I can't lose too much of my health, but I think we're going to be able to get it down as long as I get it quick, and there it is. Alright, we out of here. 2.68 bars down. It's okay. It kind of stinks, but we're ready to go. I need to go grab my Leap Smash so I can get the heck out of here even quicker. It's 3 bars down. The evolution should help a little bit. I'm sluggish, but I will be even stronger soon. We got that armor ready to go. Their dome is charging. I don't think they dare come at me, especially with the wounds that they just witnessed.
The monster has
I'm taking Leap Smash up in here. Expert Fire Breath, Intermediate, in every other category. We got 4 attacks, a whole lot of health bars, and we got horns aplenty coming out the back of our boss. Let's get after it. So the options, if it is Evolve 2, are just a straight up sequel. They are a much expanded game that includes like single player, still retains the 4v1, but just has like a campaign. Free to play, that's like a PC focused thing, but it could also be on Xbox and PlayStation given how well things like Apex Legends and Fortnite do. or they succumb to the pressures of the industry and deliver like a monster battle royale, which it might not be terrible, but I really hope they don't. I hope they retain the 4v1 or 5v1 or 3v1 or whatever they deem to be the best way for this to work. But I would be absolutely floored. Honestly, Bioshock 4 and Evolve 2 are the two things that I would love most from E3 2019. They're both from the same publisher, so we're not getting both, that's for sure. They're both unlikely, so we're probably getting neither, if we're to be really blunt and honest. But, hey, Take-Two does have unannounced games, and they say they're major, and they say they're coming between now and the end of fiscal 2020. So what could they be prepping? Definitely let me know your take in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you what you're anticipating, what you think it could be, and what you want it to be. And if it is Evolve, what could they do to wow you, win you, and would it create a whole new world of incredible YouTube community glory where we have a chance to play, yeah, buddy, our favorite freaking game together again in a full new capacity. I would literally go crazy. I think I'd make 100 videos a week. I would be so freaking pumped. That's not a bad shot. Not the greatest shot, but not a bad shot. She's about to cash in on a heal, I think, but maybe we can get her first. Ooh, we did not. Look at that. Incredible Val revive right at the last second, but we're dealing massive damage. We should get her. Oh, gosh. Come on. Leap in there. Leap in there. Got her. Boom. Medic is down. Tech Sergeant. Let's kill the Tech Sergeant. I feel bad. You're a hard worker. You're very nice. You don't have the greatest dodge capabilities. But we're getting you pretty good. A miss there. We do have the flaming hot Cheeto breath, and we will finish him off with a beautiful rock throw off into the distance and send him to the distance, aka doom and gloom. Now Rogue is back, but if we can get her dead, I probably have enough health to make this happen, and that's going to be a... Oh wow, she does it again. She's very good at that. Goliath is after my mistake with freaking what's her face, Gorgon. I won't make it again, but I will note that Goliath has so much more health. You're able to be a lot more dicey with your play. You're able to be a lot more fancy with your footwork. You're able to be a little bit riskier and not have to get as nervous. That's a kill on Crow. Okay. It's going to be over for these fools. Blitzmarkov is going to chew in. And we're going to actually... Honestly, they're going to put us pretty low on health. But I think we should be more than okay. Yes, I could go and revive, heal up, get my beautiful, wonderful, amazing armor back. And I could pounce him, but I like fighting. I like the battle that ensues. I like throwing this rock and crushing for the epic monster win. And I hope that we're crushing again in a new game soon. I really believe it's happening, guys and girls. I really, really do. I don't know how soon. I don't know what form. But could E3 2019 be the place? It's possible. I haven't heard anyone talking about it, which usually is a bad sign. But maybe it's a good sign as well, because sometimes the biggest rumors, they don't really ever pan out. The things you hear the most about, trust me, as someone who has a Nintendo channel and covers that stuff all the time, the things you hear the most about sometimes just aren't even close to real, or they're a misunderstanding of something already existent. Evolve 2, no scuttlebutt, but definitely a chance. Let me know your take in the comments down below already. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and want more Evolve videos. I'll bring them your way, even if they never make Evolve 2. I think we'll probably play Evolve 1 till I retire. So that's very good news and very exciting news for everyone. I love this game. I love you. Until next time, drink so much all. Thanks again, and we'll see you all later.